Hi everyone, this is the first of the one-part video series where I'll be discussing the following topic. Should you consider companies' internal resources or internal resource costs when prioritizing projects? This, in my opinion, is a very important topic because it will help you to understand that sometimes neglecting to measure your internal resource cost might have a very significant impact on the overall project ranking or the decisions regarding project portfolio management. Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Think Tank Consulting video blog. My name is Jamal and I'm the President and Principal Consultant at Think Tank Consulting. Today we're starting a new video series called Should we consider internal resource cost when assessing the project? Usually when I'm involved in either consulting or training engagements with my clients, I kind of like to ask this tongue-in-cheek, so to speak, question. I go, do you consider your internal company resources to be free? And especially I like to ask that question when I have C-level people in the room. And they usually reply to me, what do you mean, our people are the most valued asset to the company? We even insulted by the fact that you asked that question. I go, oh, okay, hold on. So do you include the cost of internal resources when assessing the feasibility of your projects? That's my next question. And they usually kind of glance at each other and go, well, no, well, they're there, they're already getting paid. Why should we include their cost in the project cost? And I go, okay, let me show you the example. Imagine that I have project A and project B, candidates, so to speak. And they're mutually exclusive. I can either do project A or project B. And let's, for simplicity, assume I'm only going on financial performance. I'm neglecting strategic alignment, market attractiveness, and all other things I've been talking about before in the previous series. Project A is expected to generate a revenue of $1 million. External cost of that project, i.e. consulting, equipment, etc., is $500,000. Internal human cost of that project, measured in man-month, is 200. i.e. you will have to spend 200 man-month of your company's employee time to work on that project. But because you say that internal employees are free, they're already there getting their salaries, you charge $0 against the project cost. As a result, your revenue is 1 million expected revenue. Your cost is 500,000 because 500,000 plus 0 equals to 500,000. Return on investment is a staggering 100%. With me? Fine. Let's go to the next project. Project B. Project revenue is 1 million. External cost of the project is $750,000. Again, consulting, equipment, the whole shebang. Human cost is 5 man-month. Again, because internal resources are free, we're not including that into our estimate. 750 plus 0 equals to 750. Return on investment, 33%. Which project would you pick? Well, if we follow the math and the rules of finance, obviously project A is by far the winner over project B. Let's take a look at exactly the same example, only we start considering the internal costs of the employees. Again, 1 million, 500,000 external cost. 200 man-months is required to accomplish this project. Let's assume a blended rate, which is very true, of about $10,000 per month per employee, or $10,000 per month. That includes usually salary, benefits, taxes, employee share over rent, employee share of the infrastructure, i.e. computers, Wi-Fi, etc., furniture, the whole shebang. 10,000 is more probably, I'm erring more on the conservative side rather than on the non-conservative side. So 200 multiplied by $10,000 per man-month, $2 million. Total cost of the project, 500,000 plus 2 million equals to 2.5 million. Return on investment of that project, minus 60%. Let's take a look at the second one. $1 million in revenue, external cost of 750,000, 5 man-month multiplied by 10,000, 50,000, 750 plus 50, 800,000. Return on investment of this project is 25%. Suddenly the project B is a clear winner over project A. So this was an example, hopefully designed to show you that neglecting to include your internal resource costs can lead to some very, very wrong project decisions. Some of the conclusions from this example. The internal employee efforts on your project should never be viewed as free resources. You should assign some kind of financial value to them. Usually the easiest and the fastest way, I mean, you can sit down with one of your senior accountants and come up with a blended monthly, daily, weekly employee costs. Again, you will have to add, off the top of my head, I'm not an accountant, total employee salary, benefits, taxes, total rent fees, total spending on the infrastructure, IT infrastructure, furniture, etc., etc. Add it all up, divide by the number of employees, and you will get a blended rate. Finally, the employee cost should always be included in the project feasibility calculations. Whether you're just doing your project selection by the financial criteria only, which is wrong, and again, we're going to talk about that a little bit later, or whether you're using a scoring model and where financial factor is one of the factors considered. In the next series, we will have, in my opinion, a very interesting discussion about what is a successful project. What makes a project successful. We'll look at it both from the project management point of view and project portfolio management point of view. So this was the first and the last episode of should you consider your internal employee costs when assessing the projects. Please share and like this video, leave a comment, visit our company blog at thinktankconsulting.ca, follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. Definitely subscribe to our RSS feed and YouTube video channel. You can find all of the relevant links below in the video description section. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time on another edition of Think Tank Consulting video blog.